Instead of buying seedlings in plastic pots, he rau taki taku, I have found a way, using stuff that you would normally throw away from around the house, to make your own pots. Ka whakatōkea I ngā kākano, so you can plant directly into them. And not only are the containers free, but seeds are really cheap. And then you can plant the whole thing directly into the ground because it's all compostable. So karawe, brilliant. Anei ngā rauemi, newspaper, bottle, pair of scissors, soil, seeds. Ko te mai tuatai. First, I'm going to make some seedling pots out of old newspaper. We're going to fold this in half using an old wine bottle because it's got an indent in the bottom, which comes in handy. Huri noi te pātara. We're just going to roll the paper around the bottle, pushing it into the indent as we go along. See, there's a little bit sticking up inside there. I'm just going to smush it down. Kia papatairi te rā anō till it's nice and flat, and then just pop in some garden mix. Make as many or as few as you want, depending on the space you have available. And stand them up together so they are supported. Whakaturia ngā tahitia. Then top up the pots with seed raising mix. I nāenei, whakatōkea ngā kākano ki roto. Now it's time to plant the seeds. So we've got some scarlet runner beans from last year. We've also got peas, which are super easy, and some sunflower seeds. These are all really quick germinators. When the plant is ready to be put into the ground, you can plant it with the pot still on. The paper will gradually break down in the ground. I roto I te whenua. So now we need to germinate these, and the perfect place to do that is in an ingenious, homemade glass house. Well, it will be soon. Anei ngā rauemi. Need a plastic container with lid, drill and bit, kōwiri me ona pito. So we can use any plastic container that's big enough. Pai ke atu, a much better idea than buying a whole greenhouse. However, we do need to drill some holes in the side just for ventilation. Kōwiri hia he poka ki runga. Drill some at the top and some down at the bottom. This will help with air circulation with both hot and cool air. So I'm just going to label up our seedlings using these little wooden spoons. Carefully put your paper plant pots into the container. Lastly, we need to give them quite a good drink. Here way. We're going to pop the lid on. Koina noiho. And keep the container in a warm place. Ki roto e tētahi wāhi mahana. It's very important to put it out of direct sunlight or you'll cook your plants. So we're doing microgreens now. As you can see here, they're all quite small seeds. You don't have to buy a specific microgreen mix. You can buy anything, basil, cabbage, mizuna, parsley, anything little, because a microgreen is just that, a little green before it turns into the full plant, which is why they're so nutritious to eat, because they've got all the nutrition for a complete plant in a teeny little plant. So we're just going to use the bottom of an egg carton. Put about an inch of seed raising mix into the carton. Rui rui a ngā kākano ki runga. Sprinkle the seeds over the top. So we're just going to give them a spray on the top. The seeds can just sit on the surface and just spray them every day. Ia rā. And in about a week or a week and a half, you can start cutting them and using them. And the great thing about this is once you've used your microgreens, you can just pop the whole container and the used soil into your compost bin. So cheap and really easy and so good for papatuanuku.